Well, this isn't even gonna work probably.
Well, it does cause problems, alright.
Now what?
That's what it is. The stupid key changed.
No,
Now back up over there.
what about
Back
this?
up out here. See, now it's going.
I gotta go live.
This can change. See, that's just freaking stupid. What is it with this? They want to start. You gotta be kidding me. Turn the music. Alright? Come on. Oh, yeah. Now it should be going. It should be going everything. So what? Yeah. So you gotta wait. You gotta wait for this to refresh.
So let's turn
now
on
it's
something. Alright.
So right. So what's that? So that probably just posted to your Facebook channel. Yeah. So now it should all be working now. How high? Yeah, it's going. It's going on everything. That's what we want. So what I don't understand is like why do you got to do that? Yeah, don't hit that. Why do they have to be different though?
Finish with this window.
No, I need that.
You really need to do that?
Going. That's what I'm at. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to freaking understand here because that doesn't make any sense. Because there's no speakers plugged into that anyway. So yeah, it looks like it's going. It's going to all three. What is the resolution you set for? 1080? 1080 or what? What's the bit rate? Wait a second. Is this shit can we see it here now?
Is it working? How is it to the main page?
You gotta go back to, you gotta get to, I don't know, like, this is going like this. And you see, it was up over on the phone. That's like your interface. So see how it says live? Yeah, that's a stupid freaking chat. Yeah. Look at this. This is a total joke. Oh, okay, I can see this thing close here. Look at this. I'm about to get it. Bring that again on right. Man, that is terrible. That is terrible. I can't
Turn this off.
What is like how much overhead is it gonna be? The only other thing plugged into the graphics card is the monitor. So there's not even that much overhead running the stupid monitors. That's why I put that thing in there because I want to use the encoder. That is freaking stupid. That is completely stupid and it's gonna cause freaking problems.
Why did you do it first? Now it's not working because I didn't do that first.
Right, it doesn't work.
Now doing this.
It's up there.
Directly if you'll not try to what a piece of shit.
Alright, we'll do it over. That is
I want hacker to get this.
yes. Don't disable this.
Why is there a giant red button that says gun?
Probably because they assume people are going to use it on their phones like idiots. And then, oh, well, they're just going to want to be able to shut it off. Read that window. Obviously, this is a gigantic headache.
I thought this giant red button was a send button to your chat. But fire penalty it isn't.
That is completely stupid, and this is going to cause. This is going to cause problems. This is going to cause another headache that I didn't want.
Don't use it.
We got to go to everything.
Nobody's on Facebook. Nobody.
Okay, so now look, now it's working on there.
Who's on?
This is going to be a major headache.
How do I watch this screen?
I have it up over here.
Oh, I have one over here.
So look, this is full of shit, but I can see it's over at 360p. We have to look at the settings and see what the hell thing it's on and see what we're broadcasting out to. So, yeah. Total. What do we got? Like 40% utilization. All right, we gotta wait. You gotta wait for me to get over there.
No.
What are you trying to check? All right, yeah.
Yeah, looks
so you got me just standing in there. All right, so I'm gonna use this.
The Facebook stream is wicked delayed. They're all gonna be like a minute.
Good. Who cares? I don't even think that's gonna matter too much. So if they're in the chat, like I don't care. So what we want to do here is we want to go like cycle through all the cameras. We got all yeah, I guess shut the music off and put it on us so we can talk about how much of a pain in the ass this
I think
is.
the music ran out anyway.
Yeah, well, why? Yeah, it should have restarted. All right, so what do we have going on here? Who's on? Am I on, or do you have the title up?
You're on.
Great. Nice of you to tell me. All right, so we're doing this is probably going to be the last test of this crap. We made a couple of changes here. We've started making our initial push on the channel. So Beyond Worlds is our new channel, as some of you probably already know. I've been streaming online. Nathan's been online.
Who?
Everybody's been on there a little bit. I've been doing some games, and we recently made it to Twitch affiliate, which is awesome because we've got our emotes that we're going to be getting as soon as we can get someone to make them.
Who's gonna make them?
I don't know. We're gonna find somebody.
I'm not making them.
Nathan was saying he knows a graphics artist that can do it, so we're gonna have emotes. The sub button is up. What else? I've taken a short break from streaming because we're gonna start our real stuff next month. Let's see what else. Yeah, so this is the final test before we get all that stuff going. And oh yeah, the whole reason for this is we're going to multiple streaming providers. So we've got Twitch, of course, we've got YouTube Live, and we've got Facebook because I saw that Facebook. Yeah, is it working? You're the one watching over there. Switch it over and check what the hell it is. Because Facebook says okay, Facebook is gonna have Facebook Gaming now apparently. And if they're gonna try and compete, then we'll stream to Facebook too. I don't freaking care. Whatever.
Yeah, even if it doesn't work.
Yeah, even if it's the most difficult one out of all of them to set up with this entire setup and work it correctly. Like whatever. I don't know. I saw it literally yesterday, and I was like, fine, we can do that too because our setup here will support multiple streaming services.
Yeah,
wonderful.
We can do that.
Wonderful.
Oh,
great.
good.
Yeah,
Toom is in the chat.
You can do it. Of course he is, because he sits there creeping the friggin' Twitter, and he's got to know every single thing that's going on. So that's why. Wonderful. Okay, so did you catch that explanation? Did you catch that explanation? You see what's going on here?
What? Me?
Yeah, just no. I meant him, but like just ignore whatever the hell he says. Make sure we have camera switching working correctly here for the 3 cameras. Make sure you do that when you get a chance. Which one do you want?
All of them.
Camera 2.
I'm on all of them at once.
Camera 2 over there, and then camera 3 in the back. Yeah, that's a friggin' pain in the ass. Why do they have that like that? That's the stupidest one. You can't change the stream key every stream.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, you can, and they did.
How come the other ones don't have that then? How come the other ones I just type in the password and it sets it up and it saves it permanently? Why do they gotta be?
That's stupid.
Why do they have to be difficult? I don't know. Whatever. Well, maybe they'll fix it because I'll cut them some slack. On that, at least initially, because they're just getting going. But like Facebook is the biggest one out there, so whatever. They better get that shit under wraps. So from Craig's Screw Attack House of Pain over to Zuckerberg's House of Pain, whatever. Right? Is that what it is?
You even met Zuckerberg.
It doesn't matter. That's what it is. That's totally what it is.
He's still alive.
Yeah, and he's still got total control over the whole thing. I'm trying to think if there's any other announcements we got to cover while we're here. Yeah, we're still working on graphics. We need those damn graphics. We need the rest of the stuff we have so far is really good, but we need the rest of the because yeah, I still don't have the website set up.
We already have 3 Twitch watchers.
Yeah, because we actually have people that follow the channel and shit. So, all right, guys. So for the people that are joining, we're just doing a technical test here of the final version of our setup and the new equipment we just got. This is all going to be. You guys will see this stuff in action when we get going next month. Another couple of weeks here. We're going to have the big stuff coming. So just bear with us. We need a little bit of more patience, but we're going to get there. We're almost there. Where was I going with that? Yeah, we need graphics. We need the website set up. I created the Facebook page today. As a matter of fact, which is how we're able to test this now with this friggin' Facebook Live crap. I don't know. It seems like, I feel like it came out of left field, but it really didn't because people are live streaming to Facebook all over the place, and they have been for a while. So, I don't know. I don't know. We'll try that. I think we just throw the damn shows and throw the stream out all over everywhere. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'm more or less done with friggin' YouTube. Like we'll go to YouTube Live, but YouTube has pretty much written us off, so I'm writing them off. I'm gonna have that. So for most of you guys probably know we closed the books on GameSling last month, or I don't know, earlier this month. I don't know. I can't remember anything anymore. We closed the books on that because actually this happened after the fact, but we got the notice that you guys have heard all this stuff about YouTube making changes, and they're still making changes. We got the demonetization notice 2 weeks ago. Whenever the hell it went out, we got it. So I'm like, whatever. I'm through with YouTube. I'm not going to put anything up there anymore. It's going to be live streaming from now on. And if we do any big stuff, if we do any like any pre-made stuff, and anything that's not live, we'll just put it up on Twitch. We'll put up on wherever that isn't YouTube, because I don't give a shit. We were on there for 4 years, and we went nowhere on there because they don't give a shit about small channels, like period. So whatever. I know Nathan wants to stream live on there to his personal channel, which is fine with me. So we'll do that. We'll do that on Beyond Worlds. But aside from that, like whatever, they've told everybody to screw off. All small channel, like if you don't have 100,000, 200,000 subscribers, like they don't care. I mean, granted, if you're under that, you're not making any money anyways. But like seriously, whatever. It's not. What it comes down to is it's not worth our time, so we're not going to do it. So forget YouTube. That's how it is from now on. I mean, that might change, but I don't think it will. What else? Do we need anything else for the new channel? The website, yeah, the website we've got everything in place. We just don't have it set up yet. I have to put something together. What I want to have is I want it to just be a landing page for like when we're live, the live stream will just be up on the website. But when nothing else is going on, like if nothing is live, there'll just be like a landing page with like links to all of our other stuff. There won't be anything really important on there. So I just have to do that. I haven't had time to do that. What else? Everything else is like almost ready to go. I've been streaming on Twitch. I played Wolfenstein. I was going to start playing Deus Ex, but I didn't get around to that. What the hell else did I play? Oh, I played Evil Within 2. That game kicked ass. And contrary to what Tomb says, Evil Within 2 was better than the original game by like a mile. The original Evil Within was like a carbon copy of Resident Evil 4, and Evil Within 2 kicked the shit out of the first game. So I don't care. I don't care what him or anyone else says. That was my take on that. What else? Any other comments from the chat? Anybody else want to weigh in on that shit?
Yeah, Twitch chat had some kind of pop-up shit up. I couldn't see people talking, and they were. So that's
yeah, you
cool.
have to go on the other computer and look at the dashboard. The dashboard should be up over there. The chat should be up.
Tomb's over here saying they're living in a bomb shelter.
Yeah, that's what I already told him. Basement lair. He thinks we're doing this from like The Office or something that we don't have anymore.
What office?
Yeah, we don't have it. We don't have anywhere else there. We couldn't. The whole thing sank. The whole thing sank. We had to escape. Like what the hell? What the hell you want?
No, we're down here in the dungeon.
Yeah, we're down here in the freaking basement lair testing this shit.
It's like 10 degrees.
It's like 9 degrees because we don't have anywhere else. So. All right, yeah. So I don't know. Like as long as you switch through all the cameras and everything works, what are we looking at for resources? It's still like 40%.
Yeah, 40% CPU gone.
It's not cranking. Good. Well, as long as it's not up at like 70 or 80 or 90, I think we're good. What else? Yeah. Actually, so I'm probably not going to stream again. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have anything planned for the short term. Right now, it's just really like finalize the equipment setup and get everything ready for Keith's show coming up, which is the big thing for us. So now that we made Twitch affiliate, I really don't have to stream very much anymore. Like when we start our push for Twitch partner, I'll definitely be on there a ton streaming like every new PC game that comes out. But for now, I'd rather take a break because things are getting crazy at my 9 to 5, and it's free. Like everybody thinks streaming is like super easy, and everybody that makes money at it is like has it so good. But streaming is like hard work. Streaming is legitimate work. So I definitely feel for all these people that get hate for like, oh, you play video games and you make a living making money. It's definitely like the people that do it put in the work to do that. So
No, it says right here on the sidebar, DJ Wheat's kicking our ass playing Subnautica with 3,000 viewers.
Yeah, and even that, like 3,000 is actually pretty respectable. But the people, like the big dogs on Twitch, get hundreds of thousands, like no problem, which is insane. Just say that's like a television network. So, yeah. What else? Oh yeah, Death Road to Canada. Yeah, I played that a whole bunch. That I don't know. That I want to finish. I was trying to put together a bonus stream where like I would pick like, what the hell did I have lined up? I had Death Road to Canada. I had, I was gonna play D4, and I had some other like shincy like indie games lined up that I was gonna do, and I didn't get around to that. But what I do have on Death Road to Canada, if you guys caught my first stream on Beyond Worlds. I have like all the characters from Beyond Worlds. There's me in there, Toombs in there, Nathan is on there, Bob, our other friends from GameSleen are in there. So I put everybody into the character creator, and the way I had it, like we didn't make it on the first stream. Bob died right at the end. It didn't make it across the border. Bob was the last guy standing, but he died. He got killed by aliens, or he got to like. They like before you get over the border, they throw this like last like really big fight at you, and you're like he didn't quite make it. But now I have a save file. I have a save file with me, Tomb, Nathan, and Bob. We got all of us. We're in pretty good shape. So I'm waiting for the right time to get back on stream and do that. We'll see if all four of us, like the main team from Beyond Worlds, can get across the Canadian border. That was where I left that. So we'll see if that happens. And then yeah, I don't have any real big plans for the stream or my solo stream out like aside from that. So we'll see. What the hell's what's coming out? Like what's even coming out on PC that I could get on there? The only ones I'm aware of, like God of War 4 or God of War reboot, whatever the hell you want to call that thing. That's not even a PC game. That's coming out in March. Yakuza 6 is coming out in March, right? What else is coming?
No.
What else is coming out soon? We need new shit. We need new PC shit to stream on Twitch. What the hell? I was gonna play D4 because that game's crazy, and they didn't even fit that. D4 is Dark Dreams Don't Die. We reviewed that on the show like way back when it came out, but they actually that was episodic, and they didn't even finish it. The guy like went on. Like freaking Swery went on freaking Kickstarter and had his Kickstarter bombed, and they didn't make funding for that new game he wants to make. But I think they're gonna do another one. They're gonna try and refund it, and he's probably gonna wind up making that. It's called The Good Life. That's what it's called, and it's about some lady that goes to this town to solve a murder mystery, and at night everybody turns into a cat or something.
What?
Yeah. You didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, the whole town turns into cats at night, or some shit. I don't know, some shit like that. I think they're gonna try their crowdfunding campaign again, and I think he'll meet his funding goal, and I think they'll actually make that game. But he had to leave Access Games because D4 was kind of a flop, and Microsoft was paying the bills on that, and that didn't really work out. So. It was an awesome game. Like it was episodic, but they released it and you got like the first 4 episodes for one price because Microsoft said, you're taking too much time. You got to release something." And then it ends on a cliffhanger, and it didn't end. And so who knows? Access Games probably isn't even going to finish that game. So I don't know what's up with that. I was going to play that on stream, and then all this other shit happened, and I haven't had time to get back on. But that's why we're doing this test now, so we can get all this stuff knocked out of here and get the real shit moving. That's what we want. What's even coming out? Like, it's like everybody's getting shit ready now. There's not even any new PC games to play right now. I don't even have anything new. I'm still catching up. I was gonna play Deus Ex: Mankind Divided.
No way.
What do you mean no?
Last one took too long.
Yeah, Mankind Divided is probably another 30 or 40 hours guaranteed. They're all wicked long. Even that piece of shit Invisible War was long, if I remember right. And I lost all my money at the end because that fighter jet guy that like brings you around in that game. I don't know if you guys have played Deus Ex Invisible War. That's like the black sheep of the whole franchise. Like everybody hated it and said it was a piece of shit. There's two ways you can get around like between levels in that game. You can get this like AI helicopter pilot to bring you around, which I never did. Then there's this fighter jet guy who gets you like, he drops you off closer to where you need to be, and he costs more money, but it's like better. So I was like, okay, whatever, I have money and I'll use this guy. So I went with the fighter jet guy for the whole game. And then at the end, though, if you go with him, he just rips you off and, like, dumps you in this, like, really shitty area, and he just takes your money. I was like, wow, that was a cool thing to do, and I like, had this guy go through the whole game. So that was dumb. I don't know. I will not be playing that on stream because that game is freaking stupid. What do we got? What do we got happening in there? That's what he does. He comes in. He does that to Nathan, too. He comes in and makes these dumbass remarks. He just comes in. He just comes in there and says shit. Yeah, who's in?
I don't know, like 20 people. 20
people? What? There shouldn't be that many people. Put the title back up real quick so they can see what our intention is here.
I don't even know half these people.
There shouldn't be that many people in here for this stupid test. Why are they all in here? I don't even get 20 people. I don't even have my viewer servers on. I don't even have my I was telling you about those things, right? My cloud viewer servers aren't even on right now. So like I don't even get 20 people when I'm using that. How are there? There can't be that many. Which one is that on? Is it Twitch? I'm assuming it's Twitch, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Why are they all watching this? There's nothing going on here. We're just testing the equipment. Is there any way for you to see? Check that we're still going out to. We're still going out to all three of them. How does that look?
Yeah, been checking.
All right, good. That's what we want. We want to make sure it's all going here because I don't.
Facebook chat is friggin' dead.
Good, because I made the page this morning. There's not gonna be anybody in there. Why are they gonna? There's no way to know that. Plus, we didn't send any tweets or nothing, so the Facebook page doesn't exist to practically everybody. That's amazing. I'm blown away. Thanks guys for coming in to join our technical test here. We don't really have anything real prepared, but we've done a few of these at this point to make sure the equipment works because I don't want any headaches. When we first did our original show, Game Scene, we'd roll in there. Our show was every Thursday. What time were we supposed to start on Thursdays? Was it like 8?
Was it like 8?
Was it 7 or 8? We wouldn't get going until like 10:30 or 11 o'clock. It was the stupidest thing ever. Like every single week, something would break and something would not work. So we'd be in there like, all right, guys, and like our whole staff would be there. Like, what are we waiting for? Like, oh, this shit won't work. The web cameras aren't turning on. The audio's messed up. Like it's all delayed. I can't get all the audio channel. Like somebody's mic is off. Like that first year was the worst. Like every single problem we could have had, we had with shit breaking. And like by the time we got going, we'd roll out of there at like 1 in the morning. And you in particular, you had to drive all the way to Framingham for like 6 in the morning or something, right? You had
earlier than that.
Yeah, earlier than that. You had to get up and go to get the hell to work. The earliest that everybody. We were there wicked late trying to get that freaking show out. And it was a freaking no, I'm not gonna say it was a nightmare, but like it was an extremely trying experience trying to get that show out the way we were doing it. What the hell? So yeah, so that many people in the chat. Yeah, thanks guys for stopping by. That's great. I don't even get 20 people or however many people. Whatever it's in, however many of you there are now is way more than I usually get by myself playing random PC games. So awesome. So this is nothing compared to what we got planned. We got tons of crazy shit planned. So all right, good. Check. We got our cameras going. Check. The switching works, right? And we're going out to all three at once. We're going out to all three at once. Yes?
Yeah.
All right, good. I don't want any of them stopping on us or choking out or quitting or this other shit because I can't stand this. I'm not going to be able to deal with this. Another thing is like this studio is going to be set up remotely, and at least in terms with this studio, we're the Game Scene HQ, or now it's Beyond Worlds East is where we're located now. Beyond Worlds West is where everything is going, and it's going to be remote to us. So I'm not going to be able to really do much if there's problems. We'll do what I can, but all right. What else? Anything else going on? What the hell are you even playing?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
Finish pray. I gotta work all the time.
What do you mean nothing? You just started that job. What are you talking about? Nothing. Did you watch? Did those 2 clowns you follow, did they finish Life is Strange?
No, they just started it.
What
just
the hell
started
is
the last
that?
episode.
What is that? The bonus episode is about to come out. What are they waiting for? So you still don't know how that ends, right? Why are they so slow? What is... Why are they so... Why is it... Or no, did they already do it and they're just waiting on their editors or some shit?
Probably.
Is it that
I don't even know what they're doing.
That's usually what it
Probably
is.
too busy counting their money.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Although, they seem like they work pretty hard. I don't know. With, at least with, like, side crap, side coffee company, coffee ground company, what else? Hosts. We can't, I feel bad. We can't hate on them too much because they did run that promo for us, and, like, when they did that, I was complaining.
They totally didn't even know what it was.
I felt so bad about that, like, so when we were doing the other show, all right, yeah, we're live on this. What are you coming down? What are you coming to? Well, yeah, okay, that's what it was. So I felt so bad because we did. I was given when we were doing the old show. I was given. We were on Maker's partner network for like in our second year. When we started our second year, we got on a Maker's YouTube partner network, and I felt so. I was given our channel coordinator. We had a channel coordinator assigned to us. This was before the Disney buyout, and this was before. This is before Maker did the same thing and just like did they even exist anymore? Like, did Disney close them up altogether? I can't remember. But whatever the hell it was that happened, like before Maker cut everybody off and before Disney like effectively shut down all of their resources and everything, we were on Maker along with everybody else, and we had a coordinator assigned to us, and I was just like. I don't know. I was under the impression I was like, man, we're putting out quality stuff. Like, why are we not getting views? Why is this so difficult? What the hell's the problem? And so our coordinator was giving us all these tips and saying, oh, you got to do this, and this. Put the post roll ads on all your videos with the subscribe button and do all this stuff. We were doing everything and just nothing was working out. And I was like, is there any way one of us can go on the Co-optional podcast? Is there any way?
No way.
She didn't even actually. She didn't even directly answer that question. She asked me. She goes, when I asked her that, she was like, "Well, what would be your reason to go on there?" Because I was thinking, I was like, "Well, Toom is on our show remotely anyway, so he's probably the best candidate." I was like, "We'll have like Toom is probably the best one to go on there, so he'll go on there remote and just join the show like they regular. Like he'll just be a guest on there because they always have guests." I was like, well, we could get him on there, and he can definitely keep up with them and talk with them or whatever. And she's like, well, why does one of you want to be on there? Like, would you just be on there to promote the show? And I was like, well, yeah. What do you think? Like, yeah, to promote our channel, but also because like they have guests on. Why can't somebody from our channel be a guest? They got everybody else on there as guests, and she didn't even answer that. She didn't even answer it. So like, I go, so, okay, I guess that's a no. Okay, so that settles that. Whatever. So there was that. And so that didn't really go anywhere. But then, out of nowhere, I was like, what are we doing? Like, how could we, like, we got to promote. We got to do something. Like, we're killing ourselves over this, and we're just not getting anywhere. This is killing us, and it's killing me. Like, what are we doing wrong? So then, out of nowhere, we came on, or who actually saw that? Did I watch? I think I might have watched it, or somebody said something, because we definitely heard after the fact. So on the Daily Bite, they would do like Maker's like daily news program, or that's what that was, right? It was just a daily thing. It was like quick news. At the end of one of their Daily Bite episodes, they had this whole thing where Dodger just went into she's like, yeah, hey guys, if you guys are looking for a new channel to subscribe to these guys, this, that, and the other thing. And I was like, holy shit. And then, like, when that happened, I was sitting there in front of my email and just watched, like, just walls of people subscribing. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? What the hell happened? I had no clue. I saw that episode of the Daily Bite, and I was like, okay, that explains it. But they picked, first off, they didn't tell me they were going to do it. They didn't ask me if I had any footage that I would prefer they use. They used the worst possible, like, clip from one of our videos that I could, like, if I had to go in there and say, okay, this is the worst one they could use, that's what they went with. They just went onto our channel and ripped off, like, they just ripped one of our videos and they picked the worst possible thing from it. And I was like, okay, fine. Well, at least they did. Then the next day, I got an email from our coordinator saying, oh yeah, like I've asked the Daily Bite to like I've asked so and so to give you guys a spot on the Daily Bite, so they're gonna promote for you like really soon. I'm like, yeah, they already did it. It was yesterday.
Probably didn't even know when they film it.
Oh, I gotta tell you, I felt so bad about that. I was like, oh man, like our name is ridiculous. Like we're putting this stuff out and like
Dodger others doesn't know who the hell we are.
I know, like I felt so awful about that. I was like, damn, they just went off and did this. Like if they had warned me or if they had said, oh, we're gonna we can do this spot for you guys. What do you guys? Can you guys provide something for it? Or like, no, they just ran off. They just ran off and did it. And I was like, geez, she probably thinks these guys are just like they got a stupid name. They're just a run-of-the-mill gaming talk show, just like all these other guys out there. Like they wanted somebody here at Maker said you got to promote this, like whatever. And so I was like, oh man, that's like what I don't get me wrong, I really appreciated them doing that. But I felt so bad that she had to get up there and like say that. It was like, oh man, we did get the majority. Like that was the biggest amount of like subs at one time. Subscribers that came at once on that channel, that was like the biggest time, like easily by far, where we got all those subscribers. So that was cool. What bothers me more though is the fact that following year, I tried to catch up with her at PAX because she was at the Maker booth doing like, they were working in shifts and they were doing live stuff at PAX East, and I was like, oh, we gotta stop in and say hi to her. And we got over there while she was eating lunch, and I was like, oh man, F me, like this is the worst. Like she was sitting right over there. There was a dude like, they had like a counter set up at the back of their booth. There was like dude right there. I could have just said, hey man, like can I say hi to her real quick? They did this spot for us. I want to say thanks. And she came off the stage, went over into the back and started eating. I was like, oh, I don't want to interrupt her lunch. They probably got her booked all friggin' day. So I didn't say hi to her and I didn't thank her, but. Dodger, if you're out there, thank you for running that spot for us.
She's probably watching this right now.
I don't know. I kind of doubt it, but that was that was one of the low points for me working on the channel. And then after that, we didn't go to PAX the following years, but I think that's what happened. And then after that, right? We saw her on her way because they had her booked for some panel. She was on her way up the escalator, and those other bozos that worked on the show with us, she's on her way up the elevator, and they're just yelling at her the whole day. I told you about that, right?
Yeah.
She's going up. She was on her phone because, like, I'm sure she gets idiots all the time when she goes out to conventions. There's no way she didn't hear them yelling. Like, we were below, like, in the food court area, in the escalator. I was like, oh, look, there she is. They just start yelling at her, and, like that was like props to her because she was on her phone and she did not look over. She did not give them a second of acknowledgement. I was like, man, that is like stone cold determination. Like they kept yelling at her the whole way up. I was like, dude, shut up. She's not gonna look over. She's not gonna do it. And then that was why I didn't want to bug her during her lunch because guaranteed they had her booked all day. They had her on stage. And then she went to a panel after that, so whatever. So I missed that. I missed that because I'm not pushy like that. But we'll see. I don't know. With any luck, we'll run into her later on, and I'll be able to thank her properly. So we'll see. Hopefully that happens. How did I get off track with that, anyways? I don't know.
We're talking about how Maker hosed us or something.
Oh yeah. Well.
Now they hosed everybody. None of them are even on.
Yeah, everybody got booted off, and then now it doesn't even matter because they booted your ass off. Now you're getting your ass booted off by YouTube. So now it doesn't even matter. Now it doesn't even matter if your content provider tells you to go pound because YouTube is telling everybody to go pound. That was the other thing too. I think like we got out of that contract, like we got out of our agreement with them because I waited for that to expire and I was like, Maker's not doing squat. We don't even have a coordinator anymore, so we're out of there. I think the GameSling account is partnered with Fullscreen at the moment. So I don't know. That was a more. I don't want to say it was a disaster all around, but man was that tough. Like I don't know. I don't want to sound like an entitled jerk, but that's what gets me even today is like the amount of work that went into that, and like we just could not get any traction that whole freaking time. Is a total freaking bummer. So yeah, I'm sure no one wants to sit around and listen to me grouse about that for another 45 minutes or whatever.
I do.
But yeah, because it's annoying. It's annoying and it's freaking stupid. I don't know. We worked really hard on that. We lost our staff members came and gone, and then what else? Was there some? I don't remember. Yeah, it was my whole point about how I don't give a shit about YouTube anymore. Is what I was getting at. Is like, so yeah, whatever. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe because I don't want to post anything to YouTube anymore. Because yeah, that's the other thing. We posted that. We posted the end trailer for that. You probably didn't watch that, did you?
I did. It was awesome.
Oh, okay, good. Did you watch it before I had finished cutting it, or did you go on it?
No, I went on the channel and then I watched all the back episodes of Game Creeps or whatever it was.
Okay, yeah, because you did not see that shit was messed up, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It was so yeah, no kidding. That's like oh man. Yeah, so that I don't know if that's gonna continue, but yeah, if you guys missed it, we posted we put up an end trailer for Gamesleen, which is just like kind of a retrospective. I tried to cover everything we did on the show, and like it was just kind of a send off because we don't have the majority of the staff isn't with us anymore, and there's only a handful of people that are coming with us to Beyond Worlds, so that's why I put that up. And we wanted to retire the Gamesleen name anyways. I don't know. I think a lot like. The whole thing, I mean, granted, the whole thing was intended as a joke from the beginning, but then I was like, well, okay, we'll just have a joke name, but it'll actually be serious, and then it'll actually do well, and, like, it'll just be, like, the whole thing will just be funny. But then, after the first year, and then after the second year, when we weren't getting anywhere and became not funny, then I started getting upset about the whole thing. I was like, man, maybe we should have used a different name.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just the name. That was the whole problem.
Well, I don't know. At this point, I'm at like a pretty much complete loss because I don't know what the hell happened. Okay, good. So you did see that. Yeah, there were some small changes to that versus the title. Like when I sent it to you before, I wasn't done cutting it, and there were some gaps and stuff. The thing that went up on the channel was obviously completed. But then, if you guys saw that, you might have seen too. There was a little teaser at the end where some shit went down, and there might be more of that coming up at some time. I don't know. Definitely not anytime soon. But if you've seen the end trailer, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah. No, hopefully that's the other problem. Like I haven't talked to Nikki or the other guys that were on the show with us right at the end. I gotta should probably get back in touch with them and let them know what we're planning because we got stuff planned that involves them. They should probably let them know, right?
Well, are they gonna go out to LA?
No, not for that. I meant for the stuff we're gonna do here. Yeah, that Game Creep shit was messed up. You guys can check that out on the channel. That's still posted up on the original Gamesleen channel. I think she still wants to do those too. She has more. She has that OK Cupid or whatever the hell it is. She's got that profile set up, and they keep sending her that crap. So she's got material. She's got material. We just gotta film it. What the hell? The other two things I should talk about is we've got this idea for this like fake gamer fitness video we're gonna do. I told you about this, right? It's gonna it's gonna be a spoof of P90X effectively because P90X I think we could do like if we do like fake gaming exercises like that could be funny. So we might do that. I've got a thing written up for that. And the other thing is we've got a music video that I have planned. I've been planning it forever. So hopefully we can get to that. We need those guys for that though too. Definitely, I keep putting it off. Like I gotta get back in there, get back into that coordination chat, get back into that Facebook chat where we used to schedule everything. I gotta get the hell back in there and let them know I'm planning this shit because right now I don't think they have any idea. I'm not even sure. Like if they haven't checked that thing, they probably haven't even seen that we closed the channel out. So whatever. We do have plans to bring back gamblers in some form. As a matter of fact, looking back on that end trailer, I was like, man, I don't know, like, why didn't that show up? Like, out of all of our stuff, that one was the most, for the time we did it, that one was the most polished when we did it. And, like, that one had the most effort out of anything we did, I would say. I mean, aside from going to conventions and, like, doing reviews and doing all that shit, Gamblers took a lot of effort to film and, like, a lot of effort to to get through post as well. So that's why we're putting them up. That's why we have those on the vodcast too, because those, like, you can watch those whenever. But it's like we couldn't get a single thing to catch on, and I don't get it. And even when we changed things up, like the Second Evolution ones was not like Second Evolution where we would just have we'd use save states and just go straight to the point of the game where I was like, okay, here's the challenge right away. On the older ones, the original run of Game Scene Gamblers or actually the first 2 seasons, we'd have to play all the way up to whatever the challenge is and then do it. So it was hard. So it was hard picking stuff for that. Even on the second one, when it was like, okay, we can just jump straight to the challenge and have everybody do it. Those were like the most polished out of all of them, and still it was like nothing. We got no action on that. So I think we're gonna brainstorm. We're gonna have some kind of like production discussion on that and figure out how the hell I definitely want to bring that one back. But we got to come up with a way and we introduced the punishments in Second Evolution as well. Did you watch any of those?
No.
All right. Well, the Gambler's Second Evolution ones, we changed things up. We did have punishments at the end, which I think was good. Because the other ones, they just kind of went nowhere. Do you remember that? The original ones would be like, wow, well, this guy on the GS staff won $500 at the end. It would just end and nothing would happen. On Second Evolution, we'd have punishments, which I think was better, which made it a little bit more interesting. But yeah, we got to come up with that. We got to come up with some way to change that up and make it more appealing somehow. So that's on the list. I've got one main music video that I want to get to, so we'll probably do at least one. I have ideas for other music videos too, but the issue is scheduling time and getting everybody together to film it. So we got to do that. That's on there. That's on the agenda. What else? Yeah, I mean, we can do if we get Nikki back, we can definitely film some more Creeps, because that. I don't know, that didn't get very many views either, but that's funny. Those guys. The other thing is we should probably crop their faces out, or at least put something up so you don't see their real faces and shit.
No way.
We definitely just put their real profiles and screen names and shit on there, and didn't change any of it. So hopefully none of those dudes saw that, because we probably could have been a little bit nicer about that.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. The problem is she's from Rhode Island and they're local too, so that's the problem. If they do see that, they're gonna flip out.
Well, that was your idea.
I don't know. I forgot to do that.
They can come to Dorchester.
That was another problem. That was another problem. They're some of the other people on our new channel. They're like, yeah, that's kind of shitty, dude. I don't know if we should put that up on it. And I kind of agree now after thinking about it some more now. I don't know, so that's an option. What else? That's all we got planned. I know Nathan is planning to bring back his podcast. So you guys that were a fan of his podcast, I think he's planning to do that. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, we've got tons of options. We've got tons of options for new shit. I don't know. I mean, what else has been even going on? So the goal here, I think we've proved it out so far. We just hooked all this shit up. We're going to all 3 of these streaming providers. That's really all I wanted to check. So that looks good. I think we're good now. So what else? There's there's nothing else going on. We've already covered everything, right? Why are those two why are they not doing their why are they not posting their Life is Strange playthroughs?
I don't know. They're too rich.
Too rich, and they don't need to post. They don't need to post that. They got other shit that's printing dollars. They don't need to worry about that.
Probably.
I don't know. Well, actually, yeah, I'll comment on that, because that was playing through that recent game. So the first Life is Strange, we didn't review it on the show, but I did we did a segment on it because I have it. I was looking for stuff to post on the podcast, and that the look we did on it's the first 1 or 2 or 3 episodes. We did do a segment on the original Life is Strange. The original Life is Strange game, I love that game. That game's freaking awesome. And then, if you guys might know, there's so they decided to do 3 more episodes, which is it's a prequel
So it's all stuff that happened before. They talk about this girl Rachel Amber in the first game. It's like, oh well, then you find out what actually happens to her, but then it's like you don't actually see her in the original game. The three prequel episodes that came out recently last year cover like events that lead up to that, right? So you actually see her in the game. You play as Chloe. You don't play as Max. But you guys might know what I was gonna say. So you guys might know there was a whole voice actor strike. So Ashley Birch and Hannah, what's her face, couldn't play their characters again. Although, yeah, what am I saying? Max isn't even in that game. So yeah, the big thing was that Ashley Birch couldn't play Chloe, and everyone was upset about that. But the people they got as replacements did fine jobs. It's just the third episode of this recent one is like the thing ends and it's just like, man, what the hell? Like it's such a
Yeah,
down.
totally didn't know that was gonna happen.
Such a downer and like so terrible. And what I'm getting at with this whole thing is like, as I was playing that game, I was like, man, like I really wish we were still doing the show because I really want to talk about this game. I really want to do a review segment on it or something. And it hasn't been like that for like since we stopped doing the weekly show. There hasn't been a game that's come along where I was like, oh man, like it stinks that we're not doing the show anymore because I want to talk about this. That game though, hopefully we can cover it with something. They do have, so all 3 episodes of the new one are already out. They finished it in December, but there's a bonus episode coming out in March. So maybe I'll cover that on stream. Maybe we'll do something. We'll do some kind of like side segment or something. We'll cover that because they did, like, Square Enix put money behind that, and that was the right move because that game, that's what I like. Like these days, like I don't have a ton of time to put into games. There's too much other shit going on. So like an episode, I like that a lot because an episode comes out, I play for this one in particular, like every Thursday. They released them on Thursdays. Thursday would come out, I would sit there, play through it after work, and then that's it. Then you just wait for the next one. That to me is perfect. Like, you know, it's not some freaking crazy ass RPG where you sit down and it's like Final Fantasy 15. It came out 2 years ago, and I'm still not done with it because I haven't played it. Awesome. Like, where do I find time for that? I don't know. You can't. There's not enough time. So we'll see what happens with the bonus episode. I want to talk about that. Yeah, we were supposed to do some news segment. Tomb. What the hell happened to that? Someone was supposed to write this news segment we were going to film, and we're not doing that. So that's another thing. I got to make graphics for that. I got to make intros, and I got to make others. Because we're going to do this like, did you see it? Yeah, we didn't really do it the way we were planning to. We're going to do this like fake news segment where it's all like funny, like fake news shit based. It's like Weekend Update, but gaming shit. So like current stuff that happened. Current gaming news, but like fake, or like make fun of it and stuff. I don't know. We're gonna do that, but that hasn't happened yet.
Too much work.
Yeah, too much work. No shit. Yeah, no kidding. We'll try and work that in there. I'm not sure. I think we've covered everything. What else happened this week that was crazy? Oh yeah, the friggin' Twitch view botters got popped. Right. They're going to jail, or they're at least paying a whole pile of money for doing that.
No, they're going to jail.
You should see like Casey Tron has made fun of those people all the friggin' time because she says, oh man, all these like huge streamers, the only reason they have that many is because they're view botting. I know they're doing that. I know they're all doing that. They're all view botting, and I've never view botted. I have my viewers because they're legitimate viewers. And I don't view bot, and everybody else is view botting, and everybody else is doing it, and they're getting those huge view counts because they're all cheating. And that's like, I watch her stream a lot, not as much as I used to because, like, I'm a pretty big fan of hers. I'm a pretty big fan of actually. Shout out to Allie Flanagan. Now, we're subscribed to her. She started streaming last year, a few months actually before I started streaming and before I started getting things going on Beyond Worlds. So shout out to Allie Flanagan. Her stream is awesome. We'll follow her. We're probably going to host her stream. I hope she doesn't mind. Once we get Beyond Worlds popping, we'll probably host her stream when we have a chance. But she does like all of her YouTube stuff is like retro stuff, but she streams like recent games on her stream now, which is awesome. So sorry, Casey Tron, I don't watch her very much anymore, but I do watch Allie all the time whenever she comes on. She's awesome. But Casey has said numerous times, Casey Tron just like, everybody's view botting. They're all doing it. They're all doing it. That's why they have those view counts, because they're all view bot. And I don't view bot, so you can't say that. You can't say that to me. But yeah, so those people that were running the ViewBot shit, ViewBot botnets, got nailed and are going to prison, or they're paying that $1.5 million, $2 million. What was that? Do you remember? What was the exact? It was over $1 million. I think it was 1.5. So tough shit for all them. If you were paying to subscribe to that ViewBot subscription, you're not using that one anymore because they got nailed. Right? they got nailed. You can't use it anymore.
Probably just move to another country.
Yeah, they will. Or they'll have the guy's cousin start it up, and he'll do it too.
Or they'll be running it from jail.
How are they gonna run it from jail?
They have the internet in jail.
Oh yeah, some of them do. What the hell? Yeah, ViewBot network from jail. Gotta get on Twitch. That whole thing was like 100% justified. It said like it gives people, it unfairly allows them to make more money, and it's like because it's all fake traffic. Oh yeah, the other thing I didn't realize that it said that it does, and I've never seen this personally. Like maybe I haven't, I just didn't notice it. But
fake comment generator.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently the bots, they don't just sit there and watch to like raise the view count. They go in the chat and they post all kinds of shit. So. I didn't know. I mean, I'm sure I saw that in some stream, but I just didn't.
You've never seen a shit Twitch chat before, because that's all it is.
What?
Just ramps up like, this looks good.
Yeah, because that's all going with all the spam and the emotes and shit. That's all going because there's like 5 billion people in there. That's why it's all good. They're all doing it at once.
No, I could tell. Some of those definitely weren't people.
Put it in slow mode. Put it in slow. That's if you guys keep this up, you better stop the emote spam and put it in slow mode. That's another one of Casey's catchphrases. Or she's got a whole bunch of mods because her channel is so big. So like, mods, put it in slow mo. Ban these people. Or the best one of the funniest ones she had was like, she'll tell people to like, if there's one time she was like straight up telling people to leave. She's like, there was over 1,000 people in her stream on like Sunday, and Sunday for her is her subscriber Sunday. So there are all these people. She's like, there's 1,000 people here. I don't have 1,000. So like, why are these people in here? Like, everybody get out. Like some of these people go away. Like, get out of here. And then there was one like around the time where you start to be able to subscribe with Twitch Prime. She was like, mods, if you see anybody in here with Twitch Prime that's not subscribed to me, ban them.
What?
And I'm not sure they were doing it. I'm sure they were. Or actually, I think I was in there with the GameSleen account, and I had Twitch Prime, and she's like, mods, if you see anybody, probably could, you know what it was? Because I didn't say anything. I wasn't chatting in there. She's like, mods, if you see anybody with Twitch Prime that isn't subscribed, ban them. That was pretty good. I thought that was pretty funny. So yeah, ViewBotters go to hell. Your ViewBot network got shut down. I think, I've said this like 5 times already. I think that covers everything we got planned, really, to be honest. I don't know. We're gotta find some cool PC games to play. Oh yeah, that I loaded this game up and I was planning to play it first, and then I played Death Road to Canada instead. But that Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons game, I got that game ready to go, and I wanted to try that too because it seems like it's pretty short. But I just didn't play it. I played other shit instead. Oh man, what the hell? I'm trying to think. Are those the only games I played? Did I only play Wolfenstein and Evil Within 2? I think it is. That Death Road.
What about Doom?
Doom.
Yeah.
No, I didn't play that at all.
Great.
Did you play? You didn't even play it. What are you talking about?
Good. I'm too busy playing Prey.
Oh yeah, you did play Prey.
And I didn't beat it.
What like I've seen like that game got like.
Yeah, basically System Shock 2.
Yeah, that was the thing. But did you see they released some new thing? Like there's some artwork or something that System Shock reboot or whatever they're doing. Like it came out, people were like, oh man, this looks awesome. There was something about that posted recently. I don't know. All right, yeah. So, come to think of it, I think that is the only stuff I've played there on stream. Like you gotta like for me when I'm on there, I gotta set all that shit up. I gotta put it all in there, and it's like Doing it on the weekend is fine, but like during the week when I go back from work, I'm like, oh man, I gotta do all this stuff, and I'm freaking wasted from work all the time because of all these meetings I'm getting called into. But yeah, we'll see. That's like the game plan. I think that's what I was saying before. I think the big push is gonna come like I'm not streaming so much at the moment, but the big push is gonna come when we get our when our big talk shows start up, and we start really pushing and start advertising, and we get our emotes on there, and we get graphics, and we get we start making a real run for it, and we start making our push for Twitch partner. That's when I'll be on there a lot doing stuff and just racking up hours and doing all that shit. So what else? Any other big gaming news this week? I didn't catch anything noteworthy now that I think about it, aside from that Twitch thing. Aside from the ViewBot, aside from the botters getting popped by the authorities for that shit.
Is that what they call it?
What, getting popped or view? That getting popped is the technical term. Viewbotting is that's what it's referred to as. So what else we got going on? We got that movie trailer we were gonna do that just keeps getting pushed out. So that's on there too. That's on the agenda too. That's on the list, but I don't know when the hell we're gonna get to that because there's a lot of shit we need to get lined up for that. I can't believe like I don't know, when you see them play that Life is Strange, I don't know, that Life is Strange shit like stuck with me for a few days. I was like, oh man, that's just messed up, like so depressing. Like, oh yeah, that was it. I'm thinking about the ending now. I'm trying to remember. Now I remember the real thing. It's like if you guys have played the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if not, like the credit, so everything ends and it's like, oh man, that's sad as hell. And then the credits roll. But then they put this thing right at the end. They put a stinger in at the end, and it's like you see this thing, and like if you've played the original game, it's like oh man, like. They put that on there, and like that definitely like that is the most depressing, like horrible, awful thing they could like. It connects the games to each other, but it's like they had to do that. Like they had to pick that. Like it's a scene that you don't see. It's referenced to Hell and Back, and then you see other people in the game that get victimized in the same exact scenario, but. When they put this stinger at the end of the recent one, it's assumed that it's Rachel that it's happening to, and it's like, why did they do that? Like, I think that has caused the most amount of discussion and the most amount of backlash towards the developer Deck 9. Is that last thing is like they could have left that out altogether. They could have done a different stinger. They could have done anything but that. And it's like the people that play it was like, okay, you feel like shit after the end of this game. Now we're gonna make you feel even worse. After the credits roll, it's like, all right, guys, you got me. Like, all right, good. Just stop it in as hard as you freaking can, guys. I get it. I freaking get it. All right, what the hell?
I'm glad I didn't play that.
Man, like seriously. And the other thing is, the original guys, Don't Nod, are making a new Life is Strange, but it's not. It's a sequel, but it's like a whole new set of characters and a new setting, from what I understand. So there will be more Life is Strange, just not Arcadia Bay, which is, I mean, personally, I'd like to see more Arcadia Bay, but I don't know. Again, though, kudos to Square Enix for backing that, because I remember when we saw that at PAX, we covered that. We actually did coverage of that on the show floor, and then we did another segment of it later on the show. But that was like towards the end of. That was toward the end of our old show. We did cover that. And I remember I had heard about the game beforehand, and I was like, oh, this is it. Like, not like let's give this a shot, like, because it's here at the freaking show. And then after playing it, I was like, okay, yeah, this is the real deal. I got to play this one. And then I don't know. I may have gotten around to it, but I'm not sure I would have given it a second look at that time if I hadn't played it at PAX. So I don't know. I'll say this: like, Square Enix is kicking ass lately. They've got that freaking Nier Automata went on to like kick the shit out of everything and break sales projections that they had for it.
Yep, didn't play that.
I haven't gotten around. I'm guilty as charged. I haven't gotten around to that one either. I'm going to though. What else? They got tons of shit going on.
They got the Yakuza franchise. Didn't play that.
They don't publish that. That's Sega.
The Sonic Mania.
I'm drawing a,
Sonic Mania was pretty good. But
what? I'm drawing a blank right now because it's getting sort of late out here, but yeah, Square Enix is just kicking the shit out of it. I hope, like,
yeah, I'm telling you, Sonic Mania.
It's not them. It's freaking.
game.
It's not them. It's Sega. It's not, Sonic is not Square Enix. What the?
Finally, the first good Sonic game in a while.
Oh, all right, yeah, yeah.
Square
so
Enix.
Wait a second. You did play that. You played that, but you didn't play anything else recently.
Well, why did you not play that?
Well, how awesome was that? There's Sonic Mania, and what's the other one?
Well, I don't know.
Sonic Friends.
Yeah, the newest one. The newest one that just came out. Their back tag's a piece of shit. Don't even look at it.
So after decades of misses, after Sonic 2 and 3 came out, and every single title after that was garbage, including what it was Sonic 06. Is Sonic 06 generally regarded as like
the worst
as like
one.
the shittiest one they've ever made? And then I've seen like. I think Sonic 06, because it was on 360 and the load times were like 20 minutes per level. But then it was freaking terrible. And then like it was Sonic Colors. What did that come out? Was that 360 or PS3? I heard Sonic Colors was actually very good, but I haven't played them in a while. Actually, remember when the Wii came out and we got the friggin' mod chip? And we were doing all that shit. Freaking Wii mods. Like, okay, Wii mods. What games we got on this piece of shit? The freaking Sonic game came out on the Wii. I don't remember what that thing was called, but that whatever the Sonic was, it Sonic Gold, some shit. I don't know what it was. It was some weird shit, but it was like you use the Wiimote, and to jump you would raise use the motion sense to like do this. It was like Sonic on autopilot, which I think isn't he on autopilot from from Sonic Adventure on? I don't know. I'm like not the person to talk about friggin' Sonic games after Sonic 2, but Sonic game on the Wii, I played that and I beat it, and it was like, okay, Sonic's shit now, so I don't need to play it. So that was the most recent Sonic game I played. We saw that at E3 though. There was Sonic Mania. And wasn't there another one? They told us there was two of them coming out soon. There was one that was going to be made by Sega, like they usually do, and the other one was going to be made it was like a fan game or something. But Sega was publishing it. So which is which? Weren't there two of them?
Yeah, Sonic Mania was a fan game. So that's why.
Oh,
it was good.
Okay.
That's the only reason it was good.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. So Sonic Mania was a good one, and the Sonic Team even exist anymore?
No.
They all get booted out. That's it. That reminds me too.
Boot up Sonic Mania, the credit screen. It's all like weird ass companies you never even heard of. It's all random people.
They outsource the whole thing. Sega doesn't even want to have anything to do with it anymore. Okay, have someone else make it. We'll publish it because we know we're not going to make any money. That reminds me, there was a notable news item this week too. Is that I think he's on Sonic 2 definitely, but I think he's the original programmer for the whole thing. Geez, I can't remember the guy's name now. I'm drawing a blank. Oh man. Well, anyway, this is gonna bug me. This is pretty good. Yeah, Yuji Naka. Yeah. Yuji Naka, I'm pretty sure that's his name. His name is definitely Naka. Naka-san. Yuji Naka left Sega, or I don't know if he was still at Sega all these years, but Yuji Naka joined Square Enix this week. There was a whole thing about it. There was a whole thing saying like no one knows what he's working on, or I didn't see anything saying they know what he's working on, but he left. If he was at Sega, he's not there anymore because he went to Square Enix. So who knows what the hell is that?
Right? Yeah, it's awesome. Sounds good. Sonic Forces 2.
He's credited as for Sonic 2. He's credited as like the main. He was the lead programmer on that, if I have my information right. And the stuff he programmed in those games is the reason why Sonic moved so fast. Is because he figured out the right way to program and get that shit moving with Sega's Genesis Blast processing, and have Sonic scream across the friggin' screen. So he gets credit for that. I don't know. That might be I'm pretty sure that's how history remembers it. But it might be. I'm sure there were other programmers at Sega at that time. But Yuji Naka was the lead programmer. I'm pretty sure he's credited as getting all of that to work. So he works for Square Enix now. That's cool. I don't know if anything's gonna come out of that. But they did have posts all over the place. GAF, Resetera, and Kotaku as it's called over here. Kotaku had an article about that too. That's another thing now. Now we follow this crap. We got to follow 2 friggin' forums because Gaff melted down after the guy who owns it got busted for harassment and being a shithead. So now you got to go on Gaff, and all his moderators jumped ship on him and went over and made their own forum called Reset Era, whatever the hell it's called. So you go on Reset Era and go on the gaming boards there, and it's like just as big as Gaff is now. I don't want to say Gaff is like a dead zone, but like I think Gaff has definitely slowed down. I think it has less users because they all moved over to the new one. So it's like, okay, great, now I got to check both of them. And the funny thing, too, is they have all the same threads, like with nearly identical titles. Like you go in there, it's like all the same threads with different people posting responses. It's the same shit. Great, now I got to go on 2 forums instead of 1. Thanks for that. It was this like ridiculous situation where it said like he like tried to put the moves on some girl who was like, he was like friends with her, but like she got drunk and then like she went to take a shower because she wasn't feeling good, and he just like got in there with her, and then like 3 years or 4, what else, like years after the fact, she comes back and says, "No, he harassed me," and like this right here, I'm gonna stop there because this is a slippery. This is a slippery slope that I don't want to get involved with, especially nowadays. So that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, especially on our tech test stream.
Yeah, no kidding. So that whole thing, all this garbage about him came out, and then they're like, well, then a few of his moderators were like, well, that's the final straw. We're out of here. We're going to do our own thing. It's like, as if they didn't know that. Like, he's been accused of that shit before. Like, he's, like, multiple times. He went on vacation to Ibiza or something, and they, like, that's the reason you go out there, is to be a shithead and party with celebrities that do all that shit. So, like, he got accused of that years ago for that same crap. Like, he went out there and, like, was doing that shit at some bar. So it's like, oh, man, he's got poor conduct in a whole bunch of places. Like, he's being accused of all that shit. And so it's like, so this one thing comes out, and then they're like, oh, that's it, we're starting our own forum, we're out of here, like, we can't take it anymore. Okay, I mean, fine, whatever, guys, like, fine, start your own forum, but I was slightly amused at that whole thing, because that was stupid.
The video games community has no time for that shit.
Yeah, they have no tolerance. We're not going to put up with that. If you're not white knighting cute gamer babes, then you're a shithead, and we're not going to stand for that. Especially not on our huge gaming forum where, like the other thing I got a pretty good kick out of was, like, a couple years ago. So this guy, he owned it. I'm pretty sure it's acknowledged as, like, it's the biggest gaming forum on the internet. And he posted a couple years ago where they got denied E3 badges because they said that their website is not relevant to the gaming industry.
Well, it isn't.
And they said they couldn't have E3 badges. And he's like, we've gotten badges every single year. This is completely laughable. And I'm reading this, I'm like, we get into E3 because we're lucky enough to have somebody that is like works for a publisher and developer. And like they're getting knocked because, like, this guy runs this huge forum and he's getting knocked and he can't even get in now. Good job, ESRB, or whoever the hell it is, or ESA. I can't even remember who runs it anymore. What annoys me more, though, is the stupid badges last year, the stupid people buying their way in with freaking green badges and just swarming the shit out of everything and getting in the freaking way. They're not even there. Like, they're there just to see shit and get in the way. They're not doing coverage. They're not filming. They're not writing shit on articles. They're not doing nothing. It's all money. Money. We need more people in here to make more cash. Like they don't make any money. If you're a big player in the video game industry and you want to have a booth there, like, I don't even want to know how much it costs to run a booth. And it's like depending on, it's like any trade show. Like, depending on what size booth you have, you pay more money for the bigger ones. But then I found out last year they actually do it by, like, if you have a booth that's like closer to the exit hall, or to like if you're closer to the exit doors, those are more money because then that's the first thing people see when they walk into a given exhibition hall. there's two halls at the LA Convention Center, so I guess the booths that are closer to the main entrances cost more because it's the first thing people see when they walk in. Like, give me a break. They're making money hand over fist off of that shit. They're gonna tell people, no, if we need more, we gotta charge people to come in. If we got people willing to pay, they're gonna charge. We'll sell them a badge, whatever. So that's a whole other freaking debate we could get into. Yeah, I don't know, but speaking of E3, we did see that Sonic game, and it looked awesome, but I was confused about the whole, well, why are they making 2 of them? If the fan game is good enough, why do they need another one so that they can put out another crappy one to remind people that it's still junk? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. So that's like, I don't know. That's more or less it. Maybe we can call things off here. I guess we've tested everything out. Does the stream, all 3 streams are stable, right?
Yeah, the Twitch stream is delayed like a few seconds.
Twitch is always delayed. I think
Facebook Live is delayed like 2 minutes.
Facebook Live has been gradually.
YouTube Live is delayed like 15 minutes.
Facebook Live has been getting delayed. YouTube Live has been getting progressively delayed to the point where it's delayed an hour now. So
yeah,
don't watch it on YouTube Live. That's their problem. That's a server issue. As long as we're not getting like performance problems with the stream system and all the other shit we got going on. The thing I don't think it says it in what we're using now, but the thing I do like about OBS is what I use when I'm streaming solo is like it tells you, it's got this like colored indicator that tells you like the stream health. You can see that on Twitch if you're logged into the dashboard and it like tells you what the health is. But like, yeah, actually, can you see that on there? If you look at the Twitch thing, does it show the stream health?
No.
Check it on the other one. Well, are you logged into the dashboard on Twitch? The dashboard should be up on the other one. The stream health should be in the bottom left if you go down all the way to the bottom. Like it should tell you the bit rate and there should be a graph.
Nope.
Check it on the other computer.
It's not logged in.
How's it not logged in? Does it say dash?
Maybe it is.
Yeah, what does the stream health say on that? Does it say good?
What the hell is it?
Does it show the graph? Scroll all the way to the bottom. It should actually already be at the bottom. Is there something on the bottom left that tells you?
Why are they buried under?
I don't know. They keep changing it. That's the thing.
It says excellent.
Awesome. So if it says that and we're going to all 3, I think we're in pretty good shape. I'm glad that, to be honest, I'm glad this works because we did this before. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, we did this before and it was just like oh man, we need this to work, and it's just, I don't know. I guess I'll take the opportunity to like call out Wirecast because I can say, like, I can speak with recent experience too, is because I tried. Okay, so for a little bit of background, so Twitch made a change. If you guys have been following our Twitch stream at all, you know we do a Wednesday weekly vodcast where we show our old stuff and we just put some old stuff on there, so we have something running on Wednesdays. And it's been working awesome. Like, it's been working perfect. Like, you can upload the stuff just like you would on YouTube. You queue it up, you schedule it, and you say, okay, have it go live. We've been making these like pre-roll things, so it tells you like what video is coming up next, and it tells you when it originally aired. So that's cool. But now Twitch has made this change where they're trying to really push their Twitch premieres, which is like, I think the intent is like that you're supposed to like film, like you film something cool, you put it through post like you would usually do for a YouTube video, for example. But then on Twitch, you can schedule a premiere, which is like, okay, so you've uploaded the video, and now you say, okay, this video is going to get premiered on our Twitch channel at this date and time. You start sending out notifications. You say, okay, everybody get hyped, get hyped, get hyped, get hyped, and then it goes live, and then you're supposed to be in there. They tell you, okay, well, like you premiered, and then you watch it with your chat. So it's like this big event. You say, okay, check out this awesome new video we made. It's going to be live, and we'll all watch it, and we'll all talk about it in the chat, and it'll be like a live premiere thing. So since they've I think they've had that for the last couple months, but now I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what, because I go in there and I can't add videos that have not been premiered yet. I can't put them into the vodcast. So Twitch, that's a bogus move on your part. So back to what I was trying to get at with Wirecast. I was like, okay, I need a quick way to just send this crap out. Just do the vodcast like we usually do, but I'll just actually do it. Like I'll just queue everything up and just stream it live instead of streaming it directly off of Twitch, right? So I was like, I need an easy way to do it. OBS no go. OBS uses this VLC plugin that I was trying to get it to work. Our old Gamblers episodes are in 720p. We distributed them in 720p, and they don't match 1080 like all of our other shit is. So the stupid VLC plugin on OBS, it doesn't work right. Like if it rescales, you have to rescale it by hand. You got to do it manually if it like changes. So that didn't work. So I'm like, well, Wirecast usually had half decent support for just playing, like just bringing in videos, just importing videos and just playing them like on the live stream. That usually worked pretty well. Okay, that thing did nothing. I was like, that's why the vodcast on Wednesday went up at like freaking 9 or 10 o'clock Pacific instead of 7 like it was supposed to, because Wirecast would do nothing but crash every time I tried to use it. And that shows me, we were talking about this earlier the other night, right? That we used on the original iteration of the show from day one, we used Wirecast in various different configs. Like we used different cameras. We used webcams the first season, and we used capture card with like this super duper video capture for our actual legit like camcorder cameras, and it was shit from day one. I don't know what it is with them. Like I understand that they were Mac developers from the beginning, and they've just recently, like in recent years, they've been putting it out on PC. But man, Telestream, like I don't know. There's few good things I can say about it. It was nothing but trouble with we did successfully put the show out with Wirecast, but it was not fraught without extreme difficulty 98% of the time.
We talked about it. All you need is a text document on the desktop telling you
which 20 pages long
in which order to turn everything on to load all the programs. That's all you need. And then half the time it doesn't work anyway.
We started off with Wirecast 5.5 or Wirecast 5.0, whatever it was, I forget. And then for season 2, and then later, I think we weren't using Wirecast anymore after that. I think for season 3, or no, we did. We used it the whole time, and then we added some other things to help with, like we had a TV, and we had so I used some other software to help us run with the other stuff we needed, like software to run the TV and other shit. But Wirecast 5, when we started off, Wirecast 5.5, and then Wirecast 6, we had nothing but problems. And then earlier this week, when I did the vodcast using Wirecast, it was Wirecast 8. I think they're up to, I'm not certain. I know Wirecast 8 is not the latest. I don't know for certain if it's Wirecast 9 or 10 that's the latest now, but Wirecast 8, same exact shit. Load up videos, try and play them. These are all 1080p videos. They're standard MP4s. Load them up. Okay, now it's freaking letterboxed. It's like messing with the resolution. I changed the canvas size. This is all like stupid technical crap that no one wants to hear about because it's not fun when it doesn't work. And it's like that product, I don't understand how they can charge $9.99 or whatever, or $1,500. Maybe it's less than that now. Maybe you can get a coupon or a rebate or something.
Yeah, maybe it's more than that now.
I don't know how they can charge that kind of money. And if you're using Wirecast Pro, you're using capture cards, so you're spending thousands of dollars for the equipment just to bring into Wirecast, and for them to charge $1,000 for that license and for it to be that unstable. I can't understand how they can do that. And I'm sure some people like are gonna say, oh well, you don't know how to put a computer together, or your setup is screwed, or you don't have DirectX installed, or you don't have the Visual C++ runtime, you don't have some stupid piece of shit driver. I'm sure there's gonna be the goons that accuse me of that, but I can tell you, it can't be that screwed up across that many different versions, and I'm not willing to get a Mac just for that. If you're gonna try that angle, and you're gonna say, well, they're Mac developers, it's a Mac application, you got to run it on a Mac, the PC version. If you're gonna charge that kind of money for that license, it's got to work better than that. It's got to work better than that. I'm tired of this shit, and I'm telling you right now, I'm probably gonna uninstall that shit the next chance I get, and we're not going to use that. That's why I downloaded OBS and started streaming with that, and I didn't use Wirecast instead, because that is effing ridiculous, if you ask me. That is insane. I don't understand how they can charge that kind of money for that license. I'm not getting that license. I'm not renewing it. I'm not updating it. I'm not getting the new one. We're not doing it anymore. I've had it. I can't do it anymore. Telestream. I can't. That's it. It doesn't work. It's too many headaches. It caused too much problems, and we lost too much time messing with that half-baked shit. It doesn't work. So I'm sorry. I'll at least say that. I'll at least say I'm sorry, Telestream, but your Wirecast product just does not cut it for us. So that should sum that up nicely. I cannot believe that. That was the comment I made to you earlier, right? It's nice to see in this entire time they have still not improved, right?
Should they?
I mean, you ran that crap the entire time. You know better than it.
Friggin' nightmare.
You know better than any of us. It's freaking killing me.
We get in there. Show start every time at like 10 p.m.
We can't even start. We can't even do it because the thing doesn't work. Add the camera. No. What was the error for that? It's like, or it would add it, but it would just be blank. Or it would say like no bandwidth left or some shit. Like you got too much USB.
Yeah, USB bandwidth.
What do you mean too much USB traffic? Like how does that even work? And put a separate USB card in there and it's still not enough. I don't get it. All right, maybe we should think about wrapping this up here because we've covered. How long have we been going? Is the counter on there?
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half. What? I thought it was like 45 minutes and change, or maybe just under an hour. All right, good. I think we've sufficiently covered the bases here. We're broadcasting live here from the Beyond Worlds East basement lair. If we come back, we're not going to be doing shows from here. We're going to be doing. I'll be doing my solo live stream, like I've been saying. We'll see if we bring the show back. Xander here and myself. If we can get a staff together, we're looking at like I don't know, late spring. Late spring might be even optimistic. I'd say like end of summer, early fall before we come back here. If we do a live show, we'll see. A lot of it hinges on the success of the stuff we have planned coming up. So remember to follow the stream, guys. If you haven't followed already, thank you guys so much for following. You guys helped us get up to 100 followers, which is awesome. And we're Twitch affiliates now. We're definitely moving in the right direction, so that's awesome. Follow our new Facebook page if you guys can manage to find that. We'll tweet that out. We'll get that out to you guys. And then we're doing the live stream to YouTube at the moment, but we're going to the old GameSling channel right now. So I'm not sure anyone's even on that, but this is just a test. We just wanted to make sure we could go to all three. Nathan's stuff out in Beyond Worlds West is going to go to Nathan's personal YouTube account because Nathan has a shit ton of followers or subscribers, I should say. He's got all the subscribers on his personal YouTube. So if we live stream to YouTube, it'll be going to that. Otherwise, like I said, Beyond Worlds Twitch, definitely follow us on there. Beyond Worlds Facebook page. And all that stuff is coming up next February. Anything else? Anything else before we jump off and close off our final test here?
Before we freeze to death.
Before we freeze, yeah, we're friggin' dying down here. It's the middle of winter here in the East Coast, so we're nice and frigid down here. Anything else? Is that covers everything? I think we're good. All right. Any closing comments from the chat? We should cover.
I don't know, some random dude is asking, what is the situation? I don't know who it is.
What is the situation? We already covered it. We're just testing stuff out. Yeah, there might be some new people in the chat. This was just a test. We've got our final equipment in place. And the new thing we're going to test, all of our tests so far, we're going to Twitch by itself. But we wanted to test because Facebook Live looks like it's going to be a big thing coming up. Facebook is going to have their own gaming subsection. So we wanted to do that. And we're just making sure we can go to all three at once. So Facebook, Twitch, or actually Twitch should be at the top of the list. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. We wanted to make sure we go to all three without any problems, which it looks like we can. Looks like we're good on this, so we've proved that. We've tested it out. Perfect. I'm happy with that. So to sum up, that is the situation here. We're just doing a test. That's why there's no gameplay going on, and it's just me sitting on a chair and Xander over there running the board as he always does. All right. So that covers the chat.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we've switched everything around. We've tested the camera switching. We've got everything set up. It looks cool. I'm happy with that. So perfect. So thanks for checking in, guys. This was just a test. We're gonna sign off now. Just keep following, keep watching. Be on the lookout for when we go live. We're gonna have tons of stuff. It's all gonna start next month. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be awesome. Make sure you follow us. Like I said, I already said it 15 times. Keep following the stream. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you on the next stream. Later. Hit the music and sign us out of here.
You're going to tell me that I ran this shit for 2 years. That's right.
We gotta test that, because without that,
test what?
We gotta test that. We didn't actually have. So is it back?
Yeah, it's
Are we back? All right, so we're back. So we forgot to turn on. We forgot to turn on one of the most critical pieces of this whole thing. I know we freaking forgot. You know what it was? All right, so flashback. What are we at now? Like an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So flashback to before we started this. We were having problems getting, like, everything was working except the separate Facebook stream. It was just not cooperating. We could not get it started. And what was the thing that, come to find out, like, they changed the stupid ass stream key every single freaking time, which makes no sense. Like, if you go back, you can go back and watch this and hear us talking about it. It's the stupidest thing ever. And I'm like flipping out because it's like we're trying to get the thing to work and Facebook is gunking up the whole works. So the software we're using has a built-in function for Facebook where you just sign in directly and just does it. But like we need some update or something, or it's like not working right. So we're putting in the stream info manually, but we looked on this thing, like when you sign into the Facebook page and you look at it, the stupid stream key changes every time. Like every time you reload it, it gives you a new key. So how are you supposed to put that thing in there and have it be like it's not permanent? You got to update the thing in your streaming software every time. It's just so freaking stupid. I already spent like half an hour screaming about that. So we didn't have our separate local recording enabled, which is, so now we can't even actually test the system to make sure we got all the shit working at once. So now my question is, so how do things look now? So can we so make sure you can switch between cameras and make sure we don't have freaking slowdowns because it's going to that other part now. We've got that separate recording running. So what do we got? Is everything cool, or we got instability now?
It didn't even do anything.
All right, good.
CPU use went up 5%. Huh, dude.
Good. Well, good. That's what I like to hear. We can't have this thing. We can't have any surprises. So the good news is, and Toom and Nathan and Toom, in case you guys are around.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
They left.
We got one viewer, maybe that's
They
enough.
left or they are. You're being sarcastic. All right, fine, whatever. So the point is, like, so we got some faster components in there. We were gonna record to slow storage, but we got some better shit in there now, which is the way we used to do it, which is better. So this is better all around. We made some positive changes to the whole thing, so that should be good. That's better. Okay, so how does it look? So can you go from camera to camera? There's no slowdowns or there's no glitchy shit. Like everything looks cool. Are we good? So you think the separate recording works okay while we're streaming out to all three?
Yeah.
What's your assessment of that? You think we're cool?
It says it's on a separate friggin' drive. What the hell? It's not gonna do anything.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if it's dumping it down. If it's dumping it down to the system while it's streaming it out, that's got to use a little bit more resources, right?
What'd you put in here? Core i3? Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure it's an i5.
What the hell are you
Or
worried about?
it might be an i7. You can look at it.
i7.
It might. I think it's an i5. I don't remember.
Yeah,
All right,
great.
cool. So we're gonna sign off again. That's we just needed to check that. Hopefully that's solid. I think that's stable because I think it consumes a little bit more resources. But yeah, you're right. Not a ton. So all right, cool. We're gonna jump off now. Thanks again, and that is it. This is Tech Test 50. Signing off again.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we?